Here's what I buy for my family of 7 on an animal-based diet. Honestly, this diet's pretty simple. You're basically just gonna buy products that come from animals such as eggs, milk, meat, butter, yogurt, cheeses, bone broth, things like that. So that's usually what I stock up on the most. And I obviously get lots of meats. We usually will buy a huge slab that you just saw from Costco of New York strip steaks, and I will slice those myself. I stock up on their ground beef. This is like 7 pounds of ground beef for like $35 a piece. I will buy fruits for the kids so that they can have snacks, and also just make like their own little snack board with meats and fruits. I love buying these particular hot dogs from H-E-B. I do not find these at Costco. I get all of this from H-E-B. Sometimes I'll pick up orange juice so that the kids can have a glass of orange juice with breakfast, and I'll pick up some lemon juice, but mainly they just drink milk and water. And occasionally, if it's a special occasion or the weekend, I will allow them to have one of these poppies. They're pretty clean. I keep them in stock for mainly my husband because he has an addiction to diet sodas. The only reason I have these frozen waffles and these pizza pockets in my freezer is because I am pregnant. If I was not pregnant, everything will be made from scratch, but because I am, I tend to be a little more lenient. We average about 4 pounds of meat for dinner every single night. So whatever the protein source is, I will just make sure that we have at least 4 pounds of that particular protein for dinner that night. And then I will typically pair it with like a fruit or maybe a starch like potatoes or something like that. But that's typically how we eat every single night, just a protein and maybe a fruit on the side. On average, a haul like this will last us about 10 to 14 days.